Welcome. Last time we made it through the Bashaya High Road. Now, Kadeshu, the first major town in the game. Might be the only one. I believe there's one more. One more. And we have the mechanical loading screen. So the spinning card is of the Earth attribute, so a little mismatched. Ah, the town that we were abandoned in so many years ago. How good it is to return. But anyway, someone conveniently left this treasure chest lying all the way outside the city walls. And we're gonna take it. We are a thief after all. Tower Grimface, of the Grimface family. Wow, is that Rockhagen? And we got Stormhagen last time. Hagen. Hogan? I always said it was Hogan back when I was a wee lad and didn't realize that was an A. H-A-G-A-N. Wait. It's a fairy. Fluttering around. Deal with that later. Townsman? Why, yes, there is a card shop in town. And no, you didn't ask. I believe it mostly sells to Kandari soldiers from over the border, but it might have something you'd be interested in. I'm told the owner not only sells cards, but can also make duplicates and transform a card from one type to another. You're very well informed for someone I didn't ask a question to. Excuse me, miss. Young woman. Jarvie's house is just on the outskirts of town. But if you're looking for Jarvie, he's in the desert trying to catch fairies. Aren't we all? I hope he's alright. They say the sand dunes are full of monsters. You're right, they are. And I said it. It was me. Sir, your head is comically small. Are you okay? I heard the Kandari base their runestones on the real one, the one the Queen owns. That stone you have there was made by Kandaria, eh? No. No, this is the real one. I may call myself Terra Grimface, but actually I am Queen Kadia, resurrected. I'm sure. I'm sure of it. I heard there was a stranger in town. Oh, that's me. I'm afraid you won't find anything exciting to see in this little town. Someone walks into town. I heard someone was in town. Well, if I had a runestone, I certainly would be caught dead wearing it on my back like that. I agree. That's what I said. Just think of all the bandits and rogues that would say it and want to steal it from me. Oh my. Well, that wasn't my concern. It was mostly that it would just kind of slip off. Am I interrupting something? They say that in Kandaria they have invented some sort of mechanical creature made of iron, they say. I met a fellow who said he saw one of the new machines fighting alongside Kandari soldiers in a battle. Good. Have you been to the top of the hill yet? We have the best statue of Queen Kadia in all the land. Why, you can't come here and not see the statue, no ma'am. So you two were just not having a conversation, I see. Wow. Do you know a human named Jarvie? Supposedly he's buried together with the red fairies in Arkwill. The friend said I would be able to find him if I came to this town, but I don't know what he looks like. Do you think you could take me to Jarvie's house? Sure. And now we have a collective thought to do. Eventually we'll go to Jarvie's house and bring him all the fairies and get rewards that I can't remember right now. Probably cards. There's always cards in this world. I'm in charge of this horse, miss. I feed and take care of it. That horse? Little girl, run a little faster, why don't you? Huh? No? Talk to me. Never mind. If you had a unicorn card and a Horus card, I could make a new, better card out of them. Who asked? I didn't even know a unicorn card or a Horus card existed until now, and now you're saying you could make a better one? Do you just say that to people on the streets? I don't know. I don't know. Is this card shop? I never seen you around here before. Where do you hail from, stranger? Nowhere. From parts unknown. We'll get to that sandbag soon. But first, wow, is that a Dragonoid card? They have a paralyzing whip. Red fairy. Have you heard of a Hagen?
Yes. It's a kind of ogre. There's 3 kinds: storm, rock, and bum. They've put all 3 kinds together to do a special trick, supposedly.
Oh yes, fairies know all about tricks with bums. Now, what was I gonna make for dinner tonight? Well, you know, honestly, at least she was just thinking out loud, and I just stumbled upon her. You know? Hello, Red Fairy.
We red fairies love to play hide and seek. Mainly hides, actually. When I'm hiding, I'll just sit there. I won't budge even if a human comes near. I'm the best hider in my clan.
Except for one I came by, and then you decided to tell me all that and go with me. I didn't even ask you to. I didn't say anything. And people just leaving their flayer spawns just lying out. Who knows what enterprising young thief would want with it? Have you ever heard of the Z effect? Oh, no, I haven't. I heard this from a Kandari. Apparently, the Z effect is a way of boosting the power of a card. It uses twice the normal magic power, but if you're up against a nasty critter, it might be just the thing. So press Z, and then the card, and then you power boost. They go blue. Press the card again with the power boost enabled. And then it's enabled, boosted, and enabled. What does the power boost do, you may wonder? And you may wonder that. I'll allow that. Wow, is that 200 monies? Well, that's not right. Some sort of invisible force was not letting me just walk around the back of this shrine? Is this the top of the hill? What hill? Go to the top of the hill where we have the greatest statue ever. By the way, no hill.
We don't see strangers around here very often. You're the first one I've seen in years.
Good.
My, what strange clothing you wear. You would think a young woman like yourself would want to wear pretty dresses, not such rough and tumble rags as you have on.
Rags?
Rags!
Yeah, right. Rags. What? Garbage! Congratulations! Garbage! Woo. Let's clean up this town. Let's clean up this town. I feel like there's actually a sort of side quest about this. Heck if I remember anything about it. Or who I even have to talk to about it. Like, is someone going to be like, wow, there's a lot of garbage in town. If only someone would clean it up. I'm cleaning up the town of their cards. A nice demon hound. That's a good one. That's a good one. It's an independent, which means it's inherently not good. But, of all the independents, it's not bad. Well, I guess now it's time to go into buildings. There was one building, actually. And it's this one. This is the card shop, isn't it? Hey, that's my house. I'll thank you not to go barging in without permission. Oh, yeah? Then why are you standing on your... this isn't even a porch. Huh. Some people. Where's a card shop? I was promised a card shop. I could have sworn that was a card shop. That house doesn't really have an entrance, and it's not worth it. Where's the card shop? Because once you go to the card shop, it's unlocked on the world map. You don't even have to, you know, dilly-dally around in town. You gonna yell at me about not going into your house, ma'am? Don't do it. I can't even... Oh, this is just a fake door. I see. There's the card shop. Of course, the card shop with the sign that says card shop on it. What? Oh no. I'm at the flashback room.
Hey, wait for me. I want to play too.
Back when Tara had a voice?
Oh, why don't you just play with some of your monster friends, freak?
Yeah, freak.
Oh, you can play with us.
Whoa.
If you give us that stone.
Why does he sound like that?
Hand over the stone and we'll all play together. No, I'll never give it to you.
You give me that
My
stone
mother
and we
made
can
me
play
a
awful
stone.
nice.
It's very important to me.
Oh. Don't worry, future you is here to save the day. Sorry, little
I
girl.
don't understand.
I lost my
Why
voice
is
when I
everyone
got
so
older.
mean to me all the time? It's not my fault they don't have magic stones.
Yes, it is! That was my magic stone you're holding! Why'd that kid sound like that?
Have you seen a fairy that was blue? The blue fairies are related to us red fairies. They don't talk as much as we do. They're not bad or anything. You just try to catch it, someone can heal you. Use cards that are used up.
Yeah, I already knew that. Thanks. For nothing. Well, this is the top of the hill, actually. Wow. I remember many years ago, a young girl was left here by strangers. That was me. Abandoned, she was. That was me. That girl, me. She had a runestone like you. Me. She loved that stone. I did. She wouldn't give it to anyone. No, sir. Those rootstones are pretty expensive, I hear. I remember when some of the men in town tried to take this stone from her, and you should have seen it. That little girl sent them all packing. I guess they couldn't stand up to her monsters. Sometime after that, a gang of ruffians came through town and carried her off. I wonder what became of her. So Victor was like, I hear this girl can use monster magic. Get her! And they just like, oh. Excuse me, young lady, but I couldn't help noticing your runestone. Is it true what they say about skill levels? Is that a pickup line? I heard that every time you use a card of a particular attribute, your skill level with that attribute goes up. And with the higher your skill level goes, the more powerful cards you will be able to use. Is that true? Every card requires a certain level of skill before it can be used comfortably. If you attempt to use a card that you are not rated for, it will cost you twice the normal amount of magic stones. Oh. Good to know. Good to know. But I already knew that. Have you heard of a gang of thieves that call themselves the Band of the Scorpion? They've been robbing people around here for years, but they're finally going to get what's coming to them. Yes, sir. They say a whole troop of Gandari soldiers is out hunting for them right now. Hanging is too good for them, lousy thieves. He didn't know that I was a thief with the Band of the Scorpion. Manet the Thorn, they call me. Quite a view, isn't it? I love this place. You can see the entire town from here. Yes, you can. Your town sucks. Hello, dog. Good boy. Here's a statue of our first queen. Queen Katia harnessed the power of the gods to bring in an end to war. She united all Arguel into one kingdom. We've had peace ever since. Thank the gods for our queens. Your queens. Yeah, right. You've only ever had one queen, and it's this one. And me.
You're a thief, right? I saw you talking to some men wearing masks one night. You were talking about stealing stuff.
You little snitch.
But don't worry, I won't rat you out to any of the townspeople. You're way too cute for that.
Oh. How sweet. Oh wow, is that a Demon Hound card? Why, that's a pretty good one. If I had one of them, I'd be pretty happy. I have two. I'm unhappy. Well, they aren't better than Mantrap, I guess. Anyway, time for the card shop. Boy, I love the card shop. I just can't get enough of card shop. Look at all these card shops. Are these actually cards, or just pictures of things that they just put on the front? I recognize some of them. Yeah. I know one's in the well. We already got the one in the well, I guess. Anyway, time for a card shop on the water loading screen. Oh. He's a little bored. No dialogue? Anyway, buying cards. I feel like his inventory upgrades over time? I could be wrong. So of these, we already have Dark Raven. Skeleton's a pretty good card. He's a pretty good one. This is a solid independent. And then you're wondering why it's the same exact cost as Hobgoblin. It's awful. It's just... So Hobgoblin here... Hobgoblin here. Compared to Skeleton, look at the direct comparisons. Skeleton lives way longer, has more defense, less health, but more defense, and its attack power is higher. It's very good. And I may add, it evolves into gooder things, whereas Hobgoblin perpetually sucks. Ghoul. Its weapon card is fine. Can poison, can paralyze, it's fine. I forget its duration, but it's fine. Giant crab is, well, I mean, we have elephant, but it would be our first... Oh, and then we got Stormhagen. And then we did just pick up Rockhagen. But giant crab is like the first summoning summon you can get. It's a very cheap summon. It does okay things. It can petrify, it can poison, depending on which attack you use. And its area of effect is not bad. Archer tree, it's a weapon, it sucks. Can be used several times before being used up. Yeah, right. If I recall, this is like a 3 usage thing. And it doesn't really do damage. 25 seems like a lot, especially when you compare it to like Dark Raven, which did, what, 14? But it doesn't really do much. For some reason. Orc. Sumo charge, huh? Limited effect range. I do believe it's very narrow. It's not exactly that it's like short range, but that it's a very narrow range. Will-O-Wisp is a helper, and it's more of a trap card. It's a trap monster. You throw it down, it just sits there, something approaches, it explodes with, I guess, one of its 2 abilities. And then it kills itself instantaneously. Fairy, we already know, and Sea Monk is actually a pretty good card. It can restore 1 to 5 used cards, and also a pretty powerful attack. It's also a 5-star water monster, so we're not using that for a very long time. As an enemy, it's pathetic. Pathetic. But as a summon, pretty good. Also takes 10 magic stones, but still pretty good. Being able to reuse cards is one of the most powerful effects in the game. Upgrade. So here's where we can finally put the XP of our creatures to use. Right now, Lizardman's got enough. Let's see what he can do. Why, we can make him into Dragonoid, which we picked up 1 of already, a Venom Lizard, Basilisk, or Red Lizard, which we have 1 of already. They're different flavors of lizards. Red Lizard does, like, more damage. Basilisk can, what? Petrify, Venom, poisons, Dragonoid stuns. And of course you can look at them before you actually commit. I could have sworn he did the most damage, but turns out he's tied with Basilisk. I think it just has a wider attack range. Venom Lizard, of course, poisons. And Dragonoid can paralyze with a whip. I can upgrade. Why not? We'll get Basilisk. Up, up, up. Let's see that hot, evolving action. Behold, the sacred rituals. Lizardman, evolve to Basilisk. Alright, and I took 2k. I don't believe all of them do that. Can I see what they evolve? Okay. You can see how much XP something needs to evolve. So, our little elephant takes 27,000 XP to evolve. I believe they get XP for... You get some XP for just bringing it onto a mission, and then you get more the more you use the card, if I recall correctly. Hobgoblin needs 20,000 to become, like, King Hobgoblin or something, which doesn't do anything, so I'm very happy about that. Mantrap has 2 different evolutions, the 13,000 and 26,000 marks. Ways away from that. Fairy has a few options. And of course the lizards have other things they can turn into. 3 of the options are the other lizards. So Red Lizard, Basilisk, or he's Basilisk, Venom Lizard, Dragonoid, right? Red, Venom, Dragonoid. And then there's a 4th option that is a sort of upgrade of this one, I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the case. We'll find out. Scythe Beast, 30,000. A lot of these have super high costs. Porcupig, nice. Stormhagen and Rockhagen. Oh, wait. I thought they turned into the same thing. I think they turn into each other. I could be wrong. I feel like I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. But it's possible one of them turns into, like, Bum Hogan and the other one turns into Hulk Hogan. Alright. And we can also, of course, sell cards. If you're not using something like my 5 man traps, then you can get rid of them. Also, Demon Dog, as you'll note, was not in that transformation page. It does not evolve. Demon Dog is what it is. Just a Demon Dog. Still pretty good. Very long lifespan. Good HP. It's kind of fast. However, it has no defense, so if it gets hit, it dies, but whatever. And Beaker also wasn't there. So Beaker, sorry to say, is never gonna come along with me on any trip ever again. It's kind of... It's pathetic, it doesn't evolve, what's the point? Right? Yeah. So, that's the card shop. And now we never have to go through this town again. Because, now it's on the world map. Think. What else is there? What else is there? There's something else in here. But I don't know if... Wait, is this kid always here? Kid, I can't wait for dinner! Well, your mom doesn't know what it is. So, good luck with that. Who is the guy? There's a guy here that sells... Yes, I know Z's. Oh, you know everything, eh? Oh, is it just this guy? No way. Or he comes later. Wait, more trash? Huh. But I just cleaned up this town. Depositing trash. If I deposit enough trash, something good will happen. I know it. The trash fairy will appear and praise me for my work. Sir. Yes. I could have sworn there's some guy that's like... He sells, it's gotta be later, but he sells, capture cards. Basically, like the hit popular game Pokemon. You can throw your card at somebody, and if it hits that monster, they get sucked into the card, and then it's your monster. Of course, you lose the capture card in the process, but hey. It's a way to get certain higher level cards without needing to go through the rigorous process of evolving things. Did I pick up all the trash or no? Probably not. And I'm going to spend literally 10 more seconds on this, searching for trash. Okay, I didn't see anything. I'm gonna turn around and we're done with this tent. What? Let me see. I forgot that it all respawned. So this was all the trash that I found initially. Oh, there it is. That's all I needed. Leprechaun. There he is. Leprechaun. Woo! Leprechaun. All right, and moving on. Driving right along. I don't know what a leprechaun is. Wow, is that the Gromtul Desert? See, now when we go to Kadishu, we go straight to the card shop. And that's the desert they were mentioning. But I don't want to go there. Not right now. First and foremost, we changed the deck. Many new cards. Leprechaun is a helper. Expensive cure. I feel like there's a reason why I never use this guy. It collects fallen magic stones and returns them to the player as restored hit points. Yep, that's why. That's why. Because he heals you. He turns, like, your currency and your mana, you know, ability to cast cards into health. Health is near worthless. As long as you have 1 health, you are fine. Alright, so. I don't need, do we still... I think we don't... I can just put everything in and it's fine. Not him, though. Not Leprechaun. Yep, still not at 30 cards. We can just put everything in and it's fine. Except Leprechaun. Yeah. I could have bought a skeleton. I'm buying a skeleton. I want that skeleton. Dang it. Skeletons are pretty just nice. They're nice. They're too nice. Solid. They evolve into solid things. Or not solid things, as the case may be. Alright. I will eventually be getting Archer Tree. For a particular purpose. That is not right now. Ghoul... I don't know. I definitely want Skeleton. And we're getting 2.
think? Cool. It turns into a thing that I might use. Giant crab is solid. I don't think I need it. Unless I just want to complete my collection. I gotta go. I mean, giant crab's so solid, though. But I remember it not being that useful. Yeah, no. No. We're done. Goodbye. You can also copy cards. You can make another version of your card, but I never do that. Why would I? Alright. Now we got Skeleton, and we have a 31 card deck. Drop a man trap. So right now we have 7 fires, 5 waters, 9 earth, 9 neutral. A nice spread. 14 independence is very high. I don't like that. But that ratio will probably remain for a good time. We'll make do. We will make do. Well, not much happened, but you know what? Sometimes it's nice to have just like a bookkeeping kind of day. And next time will be the desert. I'm already parched. I'll see you then.